Hello and welcome to Bargain and Supervision Gaming. My name is Rich, and I believe this is going to be the end of Citizen Sleeper. I'm not certain. I think it will. So let's go up to the hub here. There's Lem Mina. There's a crowd, but you spot Lem Mina immediately as you enter the dock. They are waiting at the cordon where sealess security are checking the crew into board ship. Those that manage to get up to the hub are crowded near the entrance, but even they know their chance of getting on board has long gone. Lem spots you among the crowd. Sleeper, we're here. They're standing beside a bag which looks to carry all the possessions they have, small enough to be carried in one hand. You ready? Lem smiles at her. Well, I guess so. He hefts the bag. I hope they'll let us take this on board. Got our whole life in here. You hand over the sealess ID film to Lem, keeping your own. He turns it back and forth in the light. Where did your friend even get this, Sleeper? Looks like my old Conway ID. You look, and a shimmering younger Lem stares out of the film, harder and clean cut. I spoke to the guard here, just the white and green clad securities. They'll be doing some orientation, a roll solo assignment on board. Looks like we're going to be working under the core crew, kind of like an intern. He asks, what do you think, me? Am I too old to be an intern? Following his lead, you inspect your ID. As you lift the film up to the light, you see something strange, something that makes you flinch. The face printed on the film is one you recognize immediately, but it's not you, at least it's not how you look now. You squint at this ghost, confused why you hadn't noticed earlier. It's a picture you remember being taken, a memory that you don't know you had. You remember signing the form, the walk to the sleeper tanks, the cold metal floor. You remember the S&ARP employee who helped you in, her smile clean and surgical. You freeze in place, thinking of the you that still sleeps somewhere in an S&ARP facility. That won't wake until you are recovered and disposed of, and now you are leaving. Will they ever wake up? Sleeper, Lem interrupts your thoughts. These guys want us to board. You stare at him without thinking, then notice the guard gesturing you both to come forward. You all kick off and flow over to the guard. Setting yourself on the guardrail, you hang back, letting Lem present his ID film first. The guard slides across the white machine, much like the one Casper printed them from. You reflexively rub the picture marks on your hand. Even though there's no trace of it now, it seems to be your destiny to be someone else's tool. Lem and Mina are waved through, the guard smiling. Lem turns back to check you are coming. The guard beckons you closer. Bored. You shake off your doubts and hand over your ID film. The guard barely looks at it as they pass it through the scanner and wave you through a new life built from old things. You okay? Lem asks, concerned as you catch up with them. You are so slow, robot, Mina teases, grabbing you the small hands. Just making sure. Lem nods, and you realize how much harder it must have been for him to cross that threshold. Mina struggles in his arms, trying to get to you. Lem relents, struggling with both the bags and his daughter. Mina tumbles through the microgravity and grabs onto your clothes for purchase. Pulling herself into your arms, you all proceed up the walkway. The entrance to the docking bridge yawning wide in above them. Are we family, robot? Mina asks. You move forward, and move taking you by surprise. I guess so. Mina smiles and presses her head against your chest, pleased by your answer. You keep moving up into the docking bridge, then along the thin glass-walled connector. All the time, Mina clutching on you. The lack of gravity means you can't feel her weight, only the grip of her small hands on her clothes. You both stare wide-eyed at the vast hull of sidereal horizon and try to think of this huge machine as home. Later, when you settle in your bunk after Mina is finished, running back and forth between you and Lem with an endless, infectious excitement, you find yourself looking at your ID once more. Somehow, since the last time you looked at it, the image seems to have changed. It is still a picture of the old you, the person that signed up to have their consciousness copied and placed into the ownership of S&R. But something else has crept into the image, an underlying sense of self-identification. This is also a picture of you now. The you that survived the eye, that made friends here, that found a way out, that escaped against all odds. The other you might never wake up. They might never live again, but so be it. They consigned you to a doomed life for their own agenda. Their life is yours now. You will live better than they ever could. You lie back on your bunk as the thrust of the sidereals vast engines kick in. This feeling, this rumble, will be your constant companion for the next decades. It will be there when you work, when you watch Mina grow, when you dream of the planet at the end of the journey. It will stay with you when your body starts to fail, despite the best attempts of Lem Mina, as years stack up and it exceeds a safe operating period by a decade. It will be the thing you wake up to in those rare moments of consciousness between which Mina will keep you in a frozen state in the hope of preserving you until your destination is reached. It will still be there when Mina wakes you, tears in her eyes tell you of Lem's inevitable death, and will not relent despite your desire for a moment of silence. It will be the final thing you hear as Mina shuts down all the most vital of your functions in hopes beyond hope that you make it to your final destination, all the while doubting that you will. But for now, in this moment of departure, it's still a new sound, a new feeling, and because of this, it is filled with promise of the future. And so you settle back on your bunk and close your eyes, and the moment you are sleeping a perfect dreamless sleep, the most peaceful that you can ever remember. A long journey to a small unknown planet. Jump Over the Age game, created, designed, and written by Gareth Damian Martin. I don't know if it'll let us play the other storyline. If I click now, if it takes us back, or if that's just it. But it's playing our the credits again. And we've seen them a couple times for some of the other endings, but it's come back every time. Let it play for a second. Good music. It does get you a little sad. You make it to escape with these people, and the kid's gonna have a life, maybe. Life on board this ship, taking care of all these people that are in cryogenic stasis, and her job is just going to be like to get old while they keep going. She tries to store you hope against hope that, you know, a bit of you will make it too. Did you? Yeah, it doesn't just jump right back into it like the other ones did. I suppose you can hit continue here and repeat that last cycle again and then decide to do the other ending. But I think I'm good. I think we finished the story. We got, you know, most of the trophies. Not all of them. We got, let's see, 21 of the 28 trophies. We missed a few. There's a few hidden ones. There's... I never stole the 3 shipments. I don't know what... that's a platinum one. And, you know, I'm not going to have the platinum. And then there's the hidden trophies from, endings we didn't get, which might not even have been possible in this playthrough. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to download Citizen Sleeper 2 on my Xbox now, and we'll start that up real soon. I've really enjoyed the story. I think they made a great game. I encourage you all to play this yourselves. I'll see you guys next time.